right now in my journey, we are 2015. I just got to Orlando. I'm going to talk about my experience in Orlando at Full Sail University doing my master's program. I'm going to speak about that. The first thing I will speak on is, the first thing that happened. I got there and it was orientation. I went in with the mindset, the same mindset that I had my freshman year at Savannah State University. At that orientation, I went with the same exact mindset. That was a mistake. I was thinking, I'm going to go through here. I'm going to see which lady is going to catch my eye. That's literally what I was thinking. I get there and it was if you ever been to Atlanta, if you ever been to Little 5 Points, I hope I'm not hurting anybody. I hope I'm not hurting anybody's feelings. I'm just saying, me being a creative myself, I know that we have a very unique aura about ourselves. Sometimes we carry ourselves this way. Sometimes we carry ourselves that way. It's very unique. It's the best way I can say that. So I got there. I'm walking around. I'm not really connecting with anybody. And literally, the universe just shined its light down. Everything opened up. I'm talking about the crowd opened up, and there was one black man just standing right across. This is not at all, I don't even know, like an imagination or anything. No, this is exactly how it happened. This is how I met my good friend, by the way. If you know me, then you know this man right here. Crowd opened up. We made eye contact. He gives me a head nod. I give him a head nod. We meet in the middle. We speak. What's up, man? What's going on? What you doing here? Master's program. Word, I'm doing the master's program. Word, what school did you go to? Alabama State University. Word, I went to Savannah State University. 2 HBCUs. We instantly connected. Started speaking. We teamed up. We walking around the room, meeting other people, and we're just thinking to ourselves, man, nobody's in here on our level. We're just not connecting with people is what I'm saying. We exchanged information. We became contacts. Over time, became very close friends. This is how I met Byro. It was Byro. That was the black man standing across. That was Byro. That's how we met. Crazy story. Crazy event that transpired. How we met. The story is so funny. It's so funny because literally I think about the movie. I'm not going to say it, but I think about a movie and just how it all happened. That's literally how my life happens at times. How I come across an ex, how I come across a girl I used to talk to. Just everything is like a movie for me. And I love movies. And I'm very dramatic. In a good way. It's funny. Anyways, let me get back on track. So I don't even know if I shared with you that when I first got there, I went through a transition period. I believe I did. I didn't have my Honda Civic. I had to get an Uber everywhere. So after classes, I would go outside. I would wait, get the Uber because my mom was sending it. And one day, Byro said, "Hey, I noticed that every time you walk out, you don't go straight to a car or anything like that. Do you have a car?" I was like, "Nah, my car my car is in the shop. I have a car. It's just in the shop." He said, "Oh man, I'll take you home." And from there, the friendship grew. He never asked me for gas money. Just looked out, genuinely a good guy. I appreciate you, Byro. Man, along this journey, the things I will say, I met amazing people. I can go far back to Savannah State that I didn't even speak on. I've always come across great people. It was whether I was working some trash job. I was always able to find people that were genuinely good people, and I appreciate you. I may not say your name because I may not remember it, but just know if we ever cross paths and we had this warmth of a connection, just know it was definitely received on my end, and I cherish you. I appreciate you. back to Byro. He's I always love working with him, is what I'm gonna say. I always love working with him. He pays so much. He has so much attention to detail, and it helps me because I'm not a perfectionist, but I like to go down a rabbit hole and try to get every deet as well. And one of the other fantastic things about him, he improvises. I'm a huge improviser. That's the makeup of my career is improvising. Oh, I figure it out. That's who it is. Now, back to the Orlando experience. Brief intermission. Back to the Orlando experience. I'm keeping an eye on the time over here because I do not want to go over. My first performance in Orlando was at it was an open mic, and it was some lounge bar kind of. It wasn't a bar. It wasn't even a lounge. It was like a clubhouse or a tree house or something like that. Me and Byro, we already connected, did the whole back and forth. Like, yo, what do you do? What do you do? What do you want to get out of this? I wanted to be an artist, rap, do my thing that way. He wanted to shoot, direct, do films. He had a camera. I said, yo, I got a show coming up, or rather a performance coming up. Can you come and shoot it? I got you. All right, so I do this because he knows why I do this. We get there. Me, I like to lock in. I don't like to talk before I perform. I'm not that kind of person that has to get the jitters out. I like to just lock in and do my thing. He's talking my ear off. Asking mad questions. I'm like, bro, like, please stop talking to me. My time to go on, I performed this song. If you a day one, you know this song, SOS, same old shit. That was my first song ever that I had. I'm gonna speak more on that. Anyways, let's talk more about this first performance right here. Byro. I go on the stage, and it was an out-of-body experience. I'm saying I was standing in one place, and I was just delivering. I don't even think I was moving my arms. I don't think I was moving my arms. I was just standing in one place. It was like I was looking around the room, but I was just still. I killed it. I didn't mess up none of that. I felt good about it. Got off stage. I saw Byro moving around, so I'm like, yo, I got footage. I'm going to be able to watch it and see what I can do better. Get off stage. I didn't get a lot of love getting off the stage. It was like one of them people that perform and, all right, yeah. I get outside, and it was one guy who was smoking a cigarette or something like that, some white dude. He was like, yeah, man, you did good. Like, here's my information. I'm like, cool. And I see Byro shooting still. So I'm like, yo, he capturing all this. This is the moment right here. We're going to be able to look back. So we get done talking. I get done talking to the white dude. I go over to Byro. I'm like, yeah, man. He was like, yeah, man, you did good, man. You killed that mess. I'm like, appreciate it, man. I'm like, yo, can I see? He's showing me the camera. He's showing me the footage. I'm going through it. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, bro, like, all you got was photos? And he said, you told me to shoot it. I said, man, you said you was a videographer. Like, what are you doing? Taking pictures. I went off on him. It's not exactly what I said, but I want to keep it clean for you. But Byro, man, I love you. I appreciate you. And real quick, I'm going to talk more about my whole experience. I'm going to give you more. I'm not going to take these long breaks of putting out another episode. But man, I had to go back and talk about SOS. SOS was the first song that I wrote and let people hear. Was my the most vulnerable stage in my life. Hey, I'm doing music. And they liked it. They said, hey, we like SOS. I'm tired of the same old. Yeah, something like that. I ain't about to, because I don't remember the lyrics right now. It was well over 10 decades. Ooh, my bad, I misspoke. It was well over a decade. So this right here is where I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you tune back into episode, this is episode This is episode 3, so the next episode be 4. I hope you tune into episode 4. I'm going to share more with you. This is all about inspiring. Remember to like, share, subscribe, but only if it inspired you. I know that right now I'm just going on my journey. So it's doing what it needs to do for who it needs to do it for. I go by the name Idris French. This is the Flair Week Podcast. Stay dangerous. We out, baby. We out. Just like that.
Used to be my ride or die, but I feel you switch sides. No more seeing eye to eye, we separated. Behind these gates, I'm contemplating.